Today we'll be continue the series of the lecture on memory by focusing on what is called episodic memory and what can happen if this is not working properly. Episodic memory refers to the memory of an event or episode. Episodic memory allows us to mentally travel back in time to an event from the past. Episodic memories include various details about this event. For example, when an event happens and other information such as the location. To help understand this concept, try to remember the last time you ate dinner at a restaurant. The ability to remember where you ate, who you were with, and the item you ordered are all features of an episodic memory. Episodic memory is distinct from another type of memory called semantic memory. This is the type of factual memory that we have in common with everyone else. That is your general knowledge of the world. To build upon a previous example, remembering where you park your car is an example of episodic memory, but your understanding of what a car is and how an aging world are example of semantic memory. Unlike episodic memory, semantic memory isn't dependent on recalling personal experience. Episodic memory can be thought of a process with several different steps of memory processing, encoding, consolidation, and retrieval. The initial step is called encoding. This involves the process of receiving and registering information, which is necessary for creating memory of information of event that you experience. The degree of which you can successfully encode information depends on the level of attention you give to an event while it actually happening. Being distracted can make effective encoding very difficult. Encoding of episodic memory is also influenced by how you process the event. For example, if you were introduced to someone called Charlie, you might make the connection that your uncle has the same name. Future recollection of Charlie's name is much easier if you have a strategy to help you encode it. Memory consolidation, the next step in forming an episodic memory, is the process by which memories and encoding information are staged, stabilized, and stored to facilitate later retrieval. Consolidation is most efficient when the information being stored can be like the insecting network information. Consolidation makes it possible for you to store memories for later retrieval indefinitely. Forming stored memories depends on the frequency with which you try to retrieve them. Memories can fade or become harder to retrieve if they are used very often. The last step is forming episodic memory is called retrieval, which is the conscious recollection and encoding information. Retrieving information from episodic memory depends upon semantic, olfactory, auditory, and visual factors that help episodic memory retrieval by acting as pawn. For example, when recalling when you park your car, you may use the color of sight close to where you park. You actually have to mentally travel back to the moment park. There are a wide range of neurological diseases and conditions that can affect episodic memory. This range from Alzheimer's to schizophrenia to autism. An impairment of episodic memory can have a profound effect on individual life. For example, the symptoms of schizophrenia can be reasonable well controlled by medication. However, patient episodic memory may still be impaired, and so they are often unable to return to university or work Recent studies have shown that computer-assisted games designed to keep the brain active can help improve their episodic memory. Episodic memory can help people connect with others, for instance, by sharing intimate details about their past, something individuals with autism often have problem with. This may caused by absence of sense of self. This is essential for the storage of episodic memory and has been found to be impaired in children with autism. Research has shown that treatment that improve memory may also have a positive impact on children's social development. One study at looking at